there's two options when you get ransomware. I'll pay. So you have to purchase the Bitcoin from a trusted source. If you've not been through that process, if you don't remember anything else, buying Bitcoin is not like going and cashing a check. You have to set up a wallet. It takes days to fund it. It's honor among thieves. They want to know who's going to be in their market, and it's a pain. So what I'm saying is, if you were, heaven forbid, but if you were hit with ransomware now and you don't have a Bitcoin wallet set up with any of the exchanges, it could take 2 or 3 days before you can make that transaction work as much as you would like to. So if nothing else, the cyber liability policies, they can broker that for you, or you can set up your own. If you do get hit and you pay, please change every password because they probably have those. And then of course, create the backups. Some people say, no, I'll fight it. I'll take my computer to a data forensics expert. I'm a data forensics expert. I cannot decrypt your hard drive. If I had the decryption key to do that, like I said, I would probably be on Norse Lake fishing pretty much every day. You can try different sites for decryptor tools from the backups. So this is the point that we can have the conversation, and I will start. I do think that paying the ransom is a viable option. Is it the best option? I don't know. It depends on the company. If you've not done a tabletop of any sort, do one when it comes to ransomware, because you need to understand the culture of the company that you're working with, and you need to know whether or not they're willing to pay it. The pros on paying the ransom is, there's some stats coming up that I question, but I've only known one client that had an issue getting their key. And it's because the attacker group gave them the wrong key. This is business for them. It is in their best interest to give you your product. And that's a little bit for the Maze group, but if you think about it, if we're at a party and there's 15 of us and we all talk about ransomware parties, and you hear me say, man, Bill's fishing company got hit with ransomware and we paid it. It was a pain, but we got the key and we're back up and running. The flip side of that, if I were to say, we paid the $5,000 or I don't know, $1 million or whatever it is, they didn't give us our key. No one's going to do, the business process fails when that happens. Issues with the FBI, and they will go back and forth. I'm on the board for InfraGard, so I hear both sides of it, is that you could be funding terrorism and doing these things with these attacker groups. And you know what? That's a viable argument. I get it. But you've got a business to run. I did see about 3 weeks ago in one of my InfraGard documents that was sent across is that some of the attacker groups, it could actually be illegal to pay them the ransom, which I don't know that the government needs to be involved with that because we have businesses to run. The flip side is that, if not paying the ransom is, you're going to have to do restores, you're going to have an operations issue. I can lobby both sides.